Number one sporting event in the world every single year. Like you said, people who don't even watch football, let alone sports, they'll be watching the Super Bowl. And in this Super Bowl this year, we have a rematch, a repeat of 2 years ago. We have the Kansas City Chiefs against the Philly Eagles. Now, Dechuan, you're the sport expert when it comes to this podcast. And I know you have your own views on who will win. Put your biases aside for a second. I want you to give us a defense, or I don't call it an apologetic, but give us a reason why you think the Kansas City Chiefs will win the Super Bowl, and then give us another reason, a same reason or a different reason why you think the Philly Eagles will win. Why would each team win?
Who you want me to start with?
Let's start with the Chiefs. Chiefs, Mahomes and the three-peat Chiefs. Will they repeat?
You just said it, Mahomes. If the Kansas City Chiefs win, it's the same thing every year. It's Patrick Mahomes. So we got to start giving his flowers. I think, honestly, he's right now, currently, even if he retires right now, Patrick Mahomes is the second best quarterback of all time. And that's not a knock. It's not a knock because he's only behind Tom Brady. But, I mean, if they win in 11 days, it's strictly going to be because of Mahomes. The Chiefs don't have the better team. They don't have the better defense. They don't have the better offense. But they got Patrick Mahomes.
Fair enough.
And anytime you got Patrick Mahomes, based off history, you have a chance to win. I mean, we looked at it the other day. Since this dude has come to the league, he knows nothing less than the AFC Championship.
Correct.
Nothing less. He doesn't know divisional. He doesn't know first round. He doesn't know missing the playoffs. He doesn't even know struggling in the regular season. All he knows is championship or bust. So with that being said, you can never count him out. You can never count him out. That's why the Chiefs can win.
That's funny because essentially the two players who've beat Mahomes in the postseason, Burrow, who's not in the playoffs this season, and Brady, who's retired. No other active team or players can beat Mahomes in the actual playoffs. So you make a great point. He is Brady-esque. Dare I say, if he plays another 10 more years, he might neck and neck, man. It's looking scary, man.
Yep. Still got a long
like
way
a dynasty.
to go. Still got a long way to go. You got to win 4 more. You got to win 4 more.
Fair enough. Not a hot take, but I guess you could say so. If they don't win, are they still considered a dynasty going to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, they've won 3. They've won 3.
Yes, they have.
Look, let's
won 3, lost 1. Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, but they've been in the AFC Championship as a team since Patrick Mahomes got there. That's been 6 years. That's over half a decade of going to at least the AFC Championship as a team.
That's very true.
That's dynasty, bro. That's a dynasty.
That's very true. Well said. Yeah. Well said. Okay. On the other hand, we have the Philly Eagles. Now, you and I, we watched that Super Bowl 2 years ago where it was we knew Chiefs would win. The Eagles looked really good, really strong, but the Chiefs ended up winning. The only difference I really see now this year that the Philly Eagles didn't have last time is Saquon Barkley. Now, you give me a defense of why you think the Eagles would win the Super Bowl this year.
And you once said it. You said it again. Saquon Barkley.
Amen.
If the Eagles, he's the ultimate X factor. If you look at these two teams, Saquon's the only difference from that last time they played. Mm-hmm. He's the only difference. If Saquon gets those touches, he plays his game. They don't try to change their game plan like the Baltimore Ravens do. Stick to the game plan. Run Saquon. Also, allow Jalen Hurts to use his feet. Allow Jalen Hurts to get out, fake it to 100%. Saquon a couple times, give it to Jalen Hurts, and open up the field more. And the defense of Philly, I know it's easier said than done. I know they have one of the top-ranked defenses in the league, if not the best. But you have to at least try to contain Patrick Mahomes. If you look at the one time Patrick Mahomes lost in the Super Bowl, it was against the Buccaneers, and they had him in a box. So if the Eagles can keep Mahomes as best as you can in that box, you have a shot at beating the great Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, which is rare.
Hey, man.
Which is rare.
Hey, man. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Now let's bring back your bias. How do you think the game will actually pan out? What do you think is going to actually happen in this rematch? Go.
Ooh, I think I've been wrestling with this. I think the Philadelphia Eagles will pull it off in a really close one.
Really?
And when I say really close, I think it's going to be like a 2 or 1 point game.
Okay.
But again,
No, you already said it. I did not think that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I could be wrong. I could be wrong because how do you bet against Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, good point.
We don't see them lose a lot. So I got Philly winning it 35-34. But I was right about my Eagles.
Yeah, you were.
My Chiefs and Bills prediction. I said it was gonna be 32-28, but it was 32-29. So
yeah,
kind of close. Eagles 34, Chiefs 34. Eagles 35, Chiefs 34.
Very close game. I love that.